Hi everyone, welcome to the Enlightening Nest channel where we discuss about parenting, child growth and development, mental wellness and mental issues and all matters of life experiences where we can. So if you are new here, welcome and consider subscribing and staying here. We learn together. We value you as our online viewer. So today we are discussing a very exciting topic about the effects of screen time in children. Too much screen time can be leading to so many too many issues and can be leading also to funny behaviors in children that are not so much explained. Have you ever noticed your child becoming irritable, lack of concentration, lack of attention, lack of focus, or concentrating? The child might not be the problem. The problem might be the screen time. So, without far much ado, can we go straight to the point? Uh, Too much screen time can make a child to lack attention span. Yes, the child, because he's so much used to the cartoons and video games that they are doing things at a very speedy way, the child can be behaving just like the cartoons. Your child is jumping from one seat to the other. You are like, why is he behaving like that? And the child normally may not be necessarily be having ADHD, but it is the cartoon which is making him to behave like that. Lack of concentration. Yes, you can be giving your child one task and it can be very hard for him or her to finish because he has been used to seeing the cartoons or the video games which does things in a very speedy ways. So that is lack of concentration. Then increased irritability. Your child might be becoming irritable more often. This is because overstimulates a child. Yes, because of the kind of things that the child is watching, they overstimulate the child. So the brain functioning of the child speeds up. The child becomes very irritable, very aggressive, more agitated, just because of something that is very small. It becomes too big for him to handle. Yes. Then the child lacks social skills. This is because the child is used to watching those videos and games and cartoons. They are not physical beings. So the child is unable to face you directly. When you are making conversation, the child cannot even focus because he's used to now the animated things. So here, parents, we need to think. We need to rethink of how we can streamline and align our children to limit this screen time. So, we were talking about social skills. The child lacks what? Communication and empathy skills. This is because he's not used to feedback. Cartoons and video games, they do not give the child any feedback. Imagine it is a continuous thing. You move from one episode to the other. There is no feedback that the child learns. So communication does not take place. What happens? The child is unable also to communicate. He cannot make rational decisions. He cannot make sensible conversations because he's used to watching what? Cartoons. Then the other point, the child can develop anxiety and aggression. Yes, remember, sometimes we cannot be there all the time to watch what the child is watching. So this makes the child to watch some things that are not uh, very good for him. So the child can be watching some things or some games like fighting games. This child, because the child learns from modeling, observation, imitation, the child becomes aggressive just the way the cartoon was doing. And the child copies, your child copies the behavior from the cartoon too. Now he will express the behavior to the people who are allowed him, and that is maybe the siblings or the peers or the children at school. You are caught all the time, your child is fighting, your child is bullying other people. You are wondering, why is he behaving like that? But the behavior is coming directly from the cartoon. The child is anxious always. He cannot concentrate because watching these cartoons makes the child to release some hormones like adrenaline, which makes the child to be in a free and fight and fright mode. Always he's anxious. You are wondering, why is the child behaving like that? He cannot be still. He's anxious. Any small task, be it exam, the child is anxious. Be it something that you have told the child to do, he's anxious. He does not know how to express himself or what to expect if this one does not work, because the child is not given time to think. The cartoon and the games, they do not give the child time to think. Then the child also reduce social skills, increase anxiety. Yes, the child can develop sleep problems because of the blue light of the screen. It affects the child. So the child, when it comes to time to sleep, the child cannot sleep because it has already affected the sleep routine or the pattern. The eyes are already affected. Can we see the way we are damaging our children? Let us limit the screen time. So now, parents, what do we do? Number one, you set a routine of screen time in the home. Maybe you can set like 30 minutes a day if it is possible. Set that time, and I'm sure you will be able to correct that behavior. Even if you are not there, let the child know that we are not supposed to watch television or the screens at this time. This is how my parents wanted to be done. Then set clear boundaries or rules in the house. Let the child know when to do home chores, when to do homework. Let him know how to follow some schedules. This one will help a lot, because you will not be finding your child watching television when it is not time to watch television. He knows how to follow rules and regulations in the house. Then you watch the content or the programs together. This one helps so much because you will find that maybe the program or the content that your child is watching, maybe it is displacing me a fighting mode, and you'll be able to tell your child, this one we are not supposed to watch it because of this and this other reason. Parents, let us take care. Then the other point, can we be role models? Don't sleep with the phone. Don't use the screen all the time, because if you are using the screen all the time, how will you tell your child not to watch, and he has been watching you, or he has been observing you watching, or maybe using the screen even the time when it's supposed maybe to be for the other activities. The other point, do the family activities together. If it is cooking, involve your child in cooking. Let him know how to wash the utensils. Let him know how to peel the potatoes. Let him know how to cut the onions, depending on the age appropriateness of the child. Do most of the tasks or the chores in the home together, and with that we'll be able to help our children to become more successful children. So parents, how much screen time do your child have? Let us discuss that in the comment section. Make sure you like, share, comment, and share your experiences. Thank you for watching.